Hi YouTube, it's Frankie from FrankieRoamsFree. Tonight I have for you a little mashup of a couple things. I'm going to include some clips from a mountain travel and rescue course that I'm going to take this weekend. And I'm also going to show you how I pack for that trip, as well as my review of how well I did packing on that trip.
It was really cold last night.
This is my first ever cold weather / Nordic type trip, so I don't have a lot of experience. This is going to be kind of a trial run, see how well I do, see how my gear holds up, see what I could have done better.
I'm going to talk about all the things that I could have done better, because I have a lot of things.
So without further ado, let's get into the video. So, for the first part of my gear, let's talk tech. The first and probably most important thing that I'm going to be taking with me, since it is a snow and Nordic environment, is an avalanche beacon. This is a Black Diamond DSP Sport, PIEPS, PEEPS I think. An avalanche transceiver is what it's called. It's really simple to use. I've used it a couple times. It's totally waterproof. It works really well. This is going to be the avalanche beacon that I'm going to be taking with me. It was issued to me by my search and rescue. The next piece of tech that I'll be taking with me is a Garmin GPS. This is also super simple to use. I have also been issued this by my search and rescue group. That's something that I'll be taking with me. It'll be on. I just replaced the batteries. I'll have an extra set of batteries with me. So that's my GPS. This is my headlight. I think it's around 3,000 lumens. I'm not quite sure. It has rechargeable batteries, so I need to make sure to bring an extra set and then have it completely charged up. The next thing I'll be taking, of course, is my phone. I'll probably be recording everything on there. I have a life-proof case, which I love. It's waterproof and drop-proof, and it already has a lot of scratches on it because I'm kind of hard on my phone case, but I never take this off of my phone, and so far my phone has been pretty good. Let's knock on some wood. So I'll have that, and then I'll have just a standard lightning to USB charger cord. And then this is a Toaxi Wave solar dual port USB charger. I haven't tested out its solar capabilities yet. I just recently bought it from Amazon. It was about $20. I will not be taking my camera with me just because it's not really a leisure trip. I am doing this to become certified and ready to be part of my search and rescue team. So I won't be taking my camera, but I will have my phone with me, so I'll record some stuff on my phone. That is all the tech that I will be bringing. One of the things that is really important to me and I don't have a lot of experience with in colder weather is my sleep system. I think I sleep relatively warm. If there's like air pockets or anything, or something like a zipper open in the cold weather, I will be cold. So I have taken some precautions against that. I've gotten a lot of advice from my search and rescue fellow members. So the one thing that I chose to do is I bought a Sea to Summit Thermalite Reactor regular fleece sleeping bag liner. I have not used this yet, so this will be the first trip that I'll be using this in. It's supposed to add about 14 degrees to any bag, which brings us to the bag. My bag is a Kelty Cosmic Down, and it goes to 19 degrees Fahrenheit. It's a 600 fill dry down. I have used this twice, so it's still a relatively new bag. It's really comfortable. I personally really like the colors. It fits me well. It's warm. So this is my bag. I have an REI compression sack that I'm going to be putting this in. But as you can see, I've been storing it hanging in my room. So this is my sleeping bag. That's my sleeping bag liner. This is my sleeping pad. This is actually my parents that they got for their wedding anniversary, and I use it now. It's an inflatable Thermarest sleeping pad. It's one of the narrower ones. As you can see, it's just about as wide as my body. I have taken this on a couple trips. I love this thing. It's really comfortable. So this will be the sleeping pad that I'm using. Another thing that I was told to invest in slash buy slash bring is an emergency blanket. So I just went to Walmart and bought the Ultimate Survival Gear Survival Blanket 2.0. It has grommets. It has orange, as you can see from the picture there. This was about $12 and it's about 7 feet by 4 feet. I'm planning on putting this over me to keep my down sleeping bag dry, just so that I don't have to worry about that. So that will also be part of my sleeping system. The other thing that's going to be part of my sleeping system is this tarp. This is also from Walmart, a medium duty 6 foot by 8 foot tarp. Standard tarp. This was around $4, and I'm going to be folding this up and putting it underneath me. So I'm going to have this tarp, the sleeping pad, my sleeping bag with a sleeping bag liner inside of it, and then I'm going to have the survival emergency blanket on top of me. So that's what I planned. We will see how that works. I'm really kind of nervous because I don't like being cold. So we'll see how that works. I will report back to you on that. So that's my sleep system. So the next thing that I'm going to talk about is food and water. So of course, water is really, really important in the backcountry. So the first thing that I have here is a SteriPen. This is a UV water sterilization device. So these two rays right here, as well as this prong, you put this in the water and then you turn it on, and I'm not going to do it right now, but it just kills all of the bacteria in the water with UV rays. This was $50. I bought it at REI. It takes 4 AA batteries, and I think it works. The only thing with this is that you do have to have those extra batteries, and you have to have some kind of way to strain the water if there's like little floaty things in it. So that is my water sterilization. Along with that, I have to have some way to gather the water. So I have here my 2 1-liter Nalgene bottles. The next thing I have here for one of my food items is a backpacker's pantry packet. I had this specific one, the Louisiana red beans and rice, on a previous trip of mine, actually on the Lost Coast, and it was so good, so filling. I'll probably eat this probably over a lunch and a dinner because it's for 2 people. It's gluten-free, it's non-GMO, it's vegan, and all you have to do is add boiling water to the packet. So this is going to be one of my meals. That was about $7.50 at my local outdoor store. This is mine. It's a Human Gear little spoon and fork, and so I'll use that for my food. I also have a Sea to Summit collapsing little bowl that I'm going to use for a mug and for a bowl for my food. To go along with all of this, I have my stove that I'm going to be using. This is an MSR pocket rocket, and it goes, it sells for about $50. I found one at Dick's Sporting Goods, actually. This is how it looks. You expand it, you screw it into a jet boil or any other kind of fuel, and you light it on fire. And that's pretty much it. It's really small. I have not used it yet. I'm definitely going to test it before I go out with it, but that's the stove that I'm going to be using. I will be taking other food as well. I'll be taking lots of protein and granola bars, oatmeal, a sandwich, and some cheese for the hike out there the first night. So that's all of my food. So in this bag I have some essentials. I had my SteriPen in there. I had also from Walmart some waterproof matches, which one of my co-members from my search and rescue group, they told me that I should put some tissue paper in the lid of this to soak up any extra moisture, so I'm going to do that. I think that's what the cotton in there was for, but I'm just gonna do that and take that extra precaution. Also in here I have my first aid kit that I've put together with information from my wilderness first aid course, from my lifeguarding, from my first aid and CPR courses. There's lots of different stuff in here. I can make a video about what I pack, but I'm not going to take that apart right now because it is so nicely packed. So there's my first aid kit. I have paracord, also from Walmart. Another way to start fire, also from Walmart. This is a second first aid thing with just more bandages and Band-Aids and stuff like that. This is an emergency blanket for a victim that I would use if I were out on a call, so I have that in there. Another little first aid kit. I think I have tweezers, I have more Band-Aids, and I have first aid burn cream, but that's what's in that one. And then I also have hand sanitizer. So that is in my odds and ends bag. Alright, the next thing I want to talk about is clothes. Again, I'd like to disclaim that I do not have experience in Nordic or winter weather camping or backcountry hiking. I am going to be testing out my gear and my clothes and just seeing how it works, and I'm just showing you what I'm packing for my first time and my trip and my experience. So, let's get started. For a base layer, I went to my local outdoor store and I bought this JGS Outfitters. It's a medium and it was $20 and I thought it was really cheap. So this is going to be my base layer bottoms. I'm also going to be taking a standard pair of like leggings that I'm going to wear in the first night and then put these on as my warm thing to sleep in and then to wear the next day because it is only one night. The next thing I'm going to talk about is my top base layer. I have a fleece. I'm going to have a wicking long sleeved shirt that I don't have out right now, but I have a fleece. In this bag I have 2 extra pairs of socks, another extra pair of leggings in case my other 2 get wet, and then another shirt and another bra. This is my clothes bag. All of these bags that I've shown you so far that I have all of my little stuff in, these 3 come in a set from Walmart that is also $5, and I use them for all of my outdoor stuff and they're really helpful. This is my base layer clothes that keep me warm. All of this is going to go in here. So that's my base layers. Over here I have a fleece that was also issued to me by my search and rescue group and I'm going to be using that. And then I also have a Gore-Tex top layer that was also issued to me by my search and rescue group, and that will be my very, very, very outer layer. For my bottom, I have some snow pants that I don't have here with me right now. I'm going to have Keen Pyrenees women's hiking boots, which are waterproof, and I'm going to coat them with either mink oil or some kind of snow coating. These are Outdoor Research Gore-Tex gaiters that were also issued to me by my search and rescue group, and they work really well. I really like these. For gloves, today I bought Black Diamond size small mid-weight soft shells. These are from their lightweight series. They have a waterproof, not necessarily watertight coating, and then on the inside they have this kind of leather stuff, and the person at my local store recommended them and said that he really liked them, and so I'm going to be trying these out. I bought these for $40. I think that's everything that I have right now for clothes. So I'm going to be packing more food, different clothes, generally just a lot of other little odds and ends. I'm going to pack up what I have right now just to show you how I'm going to pack my bag, but it will definitely not be exactly like that when I actually head out on this trip. So, without further ado, let's show you how I pack my bag. This is the backpack that I'm going to be taking out. This is an Osprey Viva 50. I think this is women's specific. I'm not sure. I've taken this out on 3 trips, for if you count one that wasn't backpacking. It's super comfortable. It fits me really well. There are several ways to adjust this, and it's been really helpful for me to find that perfect fit. It has hip pockets. It has the detachable brain right here, which is kind of super cool. It's been perfect for me so far. Another thing with the pack itself is cover the pack since we will be in snow. I have a 30 to 50 liter Field and Stream pack cover that I got from Dick's Sporting Goods that was $5. So I'm going to be packing this right now.